Hello, everyone. This is Ziki here, and I hope you're all doing very well. So, right now, I'm going to be giving you some news briefly from Zimbabwe, South Africa, Malawi, and from Botswana. Now, pardon me, it might seem like my network is bad, but I don't know. Let's just try to move on with our video. So, the first one is, of course, Zimbabwe. Now, the issue of Starlink, we know that it has been, a topical issue in Zimbabwe for over the past week right now, and we already know that it's not allowed to use Starlink in Zimbabwe. So now it has been trending, of course, on social media. So Zimbabweans are saying they are tired of poor connections and wish there was another alternative, network that they could use, something like Starlink. However, the relevant authorities, that is the Postal and Telecommunications Regulatory Authority of Zimbabwe, that is POTRA, says Starlink is a no in Zimbabwe. It has not yet been licensed to operate in Zimbabwe. So anyone who is going to be seen with any gadgets to do with Starlink, they're going to be confiscated because it's illegal to operate any Starlink in Zimbabwe. Okay, as you already know, there's so many parts of Zimbabwe, they've got very poor network, and also recently people have been complaining because of the tariffs, saying that they are very, very expensive. However, we saw portraits going on on X, saying that, well, data in Zimbabwe is relatively cheap compared to other countries. However, Zimbabweans are complaining, say, we are tired. We need an alternative network that we can use. Why not bring in Starlink? The government is saying, well, Starlink has not yet been licensed. So as for Starlink, people have to forget about it. Okay. Now, I'm going to quote what was spoken by Portra's Director General. He said, as a regulatory government, we still await for Starlink to make its application. In other words, they're saying Starlink has not yet made its application to operate in Zimbabwe. So they say that they're still waiting for Starlink, to make its application to operate in Zimbabwe. And they said at the moment, if anyone is found with Starlink equipment, it will be confiscated, as anything related to Starlink in Zimbabwe is illegal. Okay. Now, it's very funny because countries like Nigeria, Kenya, Mozambique, Rwanda, Malawi, and Zambia, and many other countries, they are already using Starlink, okay? And recently I shared with you that the Zambian government donated about 156 Starlink kits to their 156 constituencies. They gave them to their legislatures to go and put in their constituencies. They said it's going to help, with connection in different parts of Zambia. But of course, in Zimbabwe, we still don't have that. Anyway, each country, different governance, all right? Anyway, so moving forward to South African elections. Now, we know that South Africa, they're now getting into the, campaigning season. Everything is being set, and also they need finances when it comes to campaigning. I'm going to share with you, MK Party, asking for donations. Also, EFF is asking for donations. However, the South African Electoral Matters Amendment Bill was passed by the National Assembly. And here they said, well, parties that are the big parties are going to get a bigger share, of the, campaigning of the election money there. So some small parties like the DA have been complaining that, no, it's not fair to have it for it to be like that. Therefore, they are threatening to go to courts, to go and argue in court that is not fair. This amendment is not good. It needs to be revised. Okay. And however, according to reports, the Minister of Home Affairs, that is Aaron Mosoledi, said changes made, were in the Electoral Matters Amendment Bill were constitutionally sound and would withstand anyone who wants to take it to court. Okay, in other words, they're saying, well, whatever amendment was made in that bill is okay. Big parties should get bigger share. Of course, we already know that the big part currently in South Africa is ANC, and also they said during the hearing for this amendment bill, EFF was also supporting this bill. Okay, so let me just share with you again some other news regarding this, funding of political parties. Okay, and someone said here, okay, let me see. Okay, now I'm going to share with you the MK party asking and begging for money. You already know that they need donations. they need money, in order to reach whatever they want to reach. Okay, everywhere around the country it's like that. Even Zimbabwe, that they used to do like that, coming out, doing all this kind of stuff. But others, some parties are giving some money, and sometimes the money is not enough for, especially for small parties, like the way we are seeing it right now. Okay, so let me just share with you this one before we continue.
And we are therefore asking and requesting, feels South Africa must change and be a South Africa that we are proud of. And we are therefore asking and requesting everyone, whatever amount you could put into this effort, it will be highly appreciated. It will also take us further to the stop we want to arrest, we want to get into. We wish everyone will appreciate what we're saying and what we're doing, particularly because we want to utilize the finances that come from the people. We have no intention of getting any wrong money, as it appears this has become some practice somehow. We want genuine contributions to be made to this genuine political party, Umkhonto Wesizwe Party. Thank you very much for listening to me just for a few minutes. We are together. We must reach the destination together. Thank you very much.
Okay, as we continue, so that was MK there begging and asking for donations to support, their movement as the election campaign season is upon us. I'm also going to share with you another one regarding. I'm also going to show another one regarding EFF here. Let's see.
We once more thank you for having donated your money through SMSs to the EFF when we celebrated 10 years of unbroken struggle. FNB became a historic site of the politics of South Africa because of your little contribution that you made. We salute you, we celebrate you because you took a stand. And you said, even if I'm not at FNB, even if I'm not in South Africa, even if I'm not in Africa, I'm going to make my contribution. We thank you for that. And we call upon you once more to make history, because our struggle is a struggle of ensuring that we end load shedding, racism, high levels of unemployment, crime, GBV, pala corruption, and corruption in general, the dilapidated public health system, NSFAS where our children do not get their monies, potholes all over, our people not being given houses, water, and electricity. There is a sewer spillage everywhere. How do I stop all of this nonsense created by those who said they are fighting for us? Now they are fighting us by stealing from us, by not delivering services to us. 2024 is our 1994. But before we arrive in 2024, we are going to make sure that we donate to the revolution.
Okay, so moving forward, right now I am going to take you straight to Botswana. Now, we know that during the Miss World, a lot of people, were rooting for Miss Botswana, thinking that she was going to take the crown. However, it was not so, as we saw Czech Republic taking the crown. Now, a lot of netizens came to social media to complain, to say, why did Botswana lose? It was supposed to win. Many people bringing in a lot of, issues there. However, we saw Miss Botswana Lesego Chombo coming out to say, well, please accept the results. Everything that happened, it happened. And of course, many people are like, why are they letting white people only. Remember the previous one and the previous one. I was like, why? Botswana has never won the title of Miss World. Okay, so people were thinking like maybe this time around is going to be Botswana. Therefore, there have been some issues as well. And then there's a particular issue that happened during the pageant where we saw Miss Philippines. She came on stage and did something on Lesejo's hair. She was, how you do it when you see a girl, like maybe the hair is not, falling down nicely. Therefore, she wanted to make the hair to fall down nicely. But she got bashed because of that. Because some people say, well, for Africans or for black people, it's culturally wrong, to touch someone's hair without their permission. So we saw Miss Philippines coming out to apologize, to say, well, I did not know that you shouldn't touch an African person's head or hair without their permission. I thought I was doing, something right to another girl, fixing her hair. And people say, well, you were not supposed to fix the hair, just leave it like that. Okay. Now, again, this is when we saw again, Lesego coming out to say, guys, we need to be kind, we need to be good, let's just not be disrespectful on social media or start to bash other people. But of course, a lot of us we were rooting for Lesego to win, but unfortunately, she did not win. All right. It is what it is. Zimbabwe ended up in number 40. So I think Lesego did very well there. Okay. We cannot, blame her for not doing very well there. But I know that a lot of people wanted her to be number one. Unfortunately, we cannot always be number one in everything. Okay. Sometimes we win some, sometimes we lose some. Okay. So in this case, it wasn't her time. All right. So moving forward to Malawi, I once shared with you when I was saying that Malawi's immigration website was hacked, and the people who had hacked it were asking for money, and then President Chakwera came out to say, well, he was not going to pay anyone any money. They are going to work and restore everything. So for the past 2-3 weeks, Malawians have not been able, to get their passports. So yesterday, there was an update that was given there by the Department of Immigration saying that we wish to notify the general public that the work of restoring the e-passport issuance system has been completed. These developments means that the Department's e-passport issuance services have resumed, and the printing of passports will start gradually in Lilongwe this week and later on in other regions. Furthermore, the department is pleased to inform the public that the government has reduced the e-passport fee by 55% for local Malawians, and then they put the price tag there for ordinary passport, with waiting processing time for 10 days when the system is fully calibrated and operating optimally. More details will be announced soon when the honorable minister, whatever, come to a press conference. Okay, so I think, guys, you remember when I said that the immigration of Malawi, the system was hacked. So for the past 2-3 weeks, they've been unable, to issue passports there. So I think now it's a little bit okay. Since they've announced that the issuance of e-passport is resumed, we don't know. I'm just going to keep an eye on some of these stories. As you already know that I've been following on most of these African stories that have been happening. Now, if we can go back to Zimbabwe and Starlink, someone wanted us to talk about the Starlink. So let's get back to Starlink and let's see what's going on there. We are back to Starlink. What were you saying? I did not read your comment. Let me just read your comment. I don't know. Hopefully it's going to come, because of late it has been so crazy for network in Zimbabwe. It has been so crazy, but we hope that they're working on something. Because I was actually reading a report by Newsday, which was talking about the similar issue like the one you're talking about, that maybe very, very soon Starlink is going to be coming, because they've also been complaining that, the network has been very, very bad and down. Everyone wants to be on the net. Everyone wants to have a working network. So it doesn't matter whether you are from which part or from where, but we need network, right? So I read a report by Newsday, which is saying that is still in the grapevine, is still hidden, is still not yet been announced, but I think something is coming. You might be very right, because everyone has been complaining, especially in the past days. The network was very, very bad for a lot of people. So I think we may be seeing it coming very, very soon, okay? hopefully hopefully it's going to be coming, but as you already know that there are always loopholes in this system. Okay, there are always loopholes. Right now I think some people are already using it. We never know, some people might even be using it, because remember that Chinese guy who was caught using Starlink already. And I was following the news. That is so funny, in the sense that if they are saying there are some Starlink equipment that are coming into the country, some Starlink kits that are getting into the country. It means somewhere, somehow, there's a loophole somewhere, okay? There's a loophole somewhere. So maybe very, very soon we're going to be seeing it. Like I was saying, like in Zambia, all the legislatures, they were given Starlink kits to go and put in their constituencies. About 156 Starlink kits were given to legislatures in Zambia just a week ago, you know to go and use in their constituencies. So it's going to be very easy for people. Imagine all the constituencies, they have a network receiver, then everything is going to be a little bit easier for people. Not, the situation that people are facing right now is kind of very, very difficult, you understand. It's very, very difficult, especially in Zimbabwe. And I was also reading on X. I was also on X, where Potras was saying that, well, in Zimbabwe, data is a little bit cheaper compared to other countries. And sometimes it's not even about the price. Most of the time, it's about the connection itself. It's not even about the price. Because here, Potras was saying, let me just open for you Potras, okay? Then Potras was saying, well, data in Zimbabwe is cheap. So it's not even about the data being cheap. It's about the network working properly, right? It's not about it being cheap. It's about, is it working properly? Is there network? You can even be charging people for something that is not even working. You understand? This is what the complaint that people have been having. Okay. So here I'm on X. If you go on the X handle of Potras here, they were saying, well, bundles, data, and tariffs in Zimbabwe are very, very cheap, compared to the region, to the SADC, other SADC countries. In Zimbabwe, it's very, very cheap. This is what they've been talking about, sharing the data and the price and everything. But I'm telling you, this is not what people want. This is not what people are talking about. People are saying, just make sure we have a network that works everywhere where we are. People should have to pay their money for a good service. You understand? I think that is all that people are asking for. They're not even asking for so much here. They're just asking for a network that works. So I don't know. Let's just see how it's going to be when it comes to the issue of Starlink. If it's going to be coming, we don't know. Because countries like Malawi, they have it, Mozambique, Kenya, Nigeria, Rwanda, they are already using it. And also in South Africa, they gave conditions, they gave conditions to, so there are many things that people will have to go through in order to acquire it. So I think many people are just reluctant. And besides, in South Africa, they're not worried about anything, because they already have working and functioning networks in their country. So they're not really worried about, these other networks like Starlink and all the fourth, because at least in South Africa, things are operating a little bit better compared to Zimbabwe. This is why I was also asking, I was talking about the issue where I was reading a report which was saying that Zimbabwe is ranked number 3 happiest country in Africa, number 3 happiest country in Africa. But when you come to when you want to scrutinize it, some people will look at like, well, the economy is bad for Zimbabwe. Things are not working properly in Zimbabwe. There is no money. People are frustrated. Things are not working well. People have got no jobs and a lot of other issues, right? And then you hear that your country has been ranked the 3rd happiest country in Africa. And South Africa, UK, and other big countries like Australia and everything, they have been put down there. You ask yourself, but what kind of survey is this? What kind of ranking is this? I mean, it's just, but however, I was reading, trying to understand what are they even talking about. Well, they're saying, well, they're talking about the mental health of Zimbabweans. They say Zimbabweans' mental health is high. You understand? They don't have stresses, they have they don't have depression, they don't have mental health, it's very limited in Zimbabwe compared to South Africa, where they said in South Africa there is a high rate of mental distress, the high rates of mental issues, the high rate of stress and everything. So South Africa has been put down there in the happiness log, which is, to me, I don't think it really counts. For me, I feel like what counts is if people are happy, their happiness shouldn't be just about the paper. Happiness of people should be about working environment, having jobs, having money, having food, having things that work for their families. You understand? To me, this is what I think happiness is about. You understand? Not for people to be saying, to just be celebrating these rankings that are done by somebody who just wakes up and decide to do their own survey, decided to do their own research and put out their data just like that. I mean, how can we say Zimbabweans are happy? I mean, it's a mockery for real. How do you say Zimbabweans are happy? Honestly speaking, are Zimbabweans happy? I want to see any single Zimbabwean who is happy. Maybe I might be wrong. I would love to see any single Zimbabwean who is happy. I would like to see any Zimbabwean who is happy. I don't think so. So I think those kind of researches that they do. Mainly, they're just for people who are doing their studies. Some people just want um, to just talk or to just write their papers, or have their papers published, because you cannot say Zimbabwe is a happy country and even put it at number 3 for that matter. Number 3 in Africa? Come on, man. That's impossible, you know. Mm. Oh, ni men很高兴在 Zimbabwe 没关系吧？而且我知道很多 Zimbabwe 人不高兴，他们不开心，他们没有钱，没有吃饭，很多东西很难做，他们不高兴。Anyway, so yeah, that's all I have for you guys. That's all I have for you. That's all I have for you. I just wanted to give you briefly, and also I just wanted to be live. That's it. Because right now I am doing some little researching. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. Okay, so we'll talk to you again later, guys. So right now, I'm going to start my studying. I'm going to start my studying, okay? And I think I'm gonna have to leave you watching something. Watching something. Excuse me. What? I am done for now. Oh, wow. Let me check. Maybe I got something. Just to hold on me. Just to hold on me. Okay, let's look at this one. Just hold on me. Let me see. Da la 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 la. Da la 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 la. Wait a minute, yo. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Let me share with you this. Just hold on. Let me present. Share. This is better. Okay, let me just zoom it in a little bit. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. So what is going on with you? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Now it's time for me to do a little story. It's time for me to do a little studying. I was talking about Starlink. I hope Starlink will be coming to Zimbabwe, but right now it's not yet in Zimbabwe. Right now it's not yet in Zimbabwe, okay, and then South Africa. So you guys, you found us that we have already finished sharing the news, okay? So you're going to watch, you're going to do the rewatch. I was talking about the political party funding act of South Africa. I was also talking about Starlink in Zimbabwe. Those are what I was talking about today. That's what I was talking about today. Guys, who wants to join me? Who wants to talk to me? If you want to talk to me, let me put a link, okay? Let me put a link if you want to talk to me. If you want to talk to me, let me put a link. I've got nothing to do, I just want to do a little bit of studying. If you want to talk to me, just join me. Generally, nothing much, nothing topical. If you want to talk to me, there is the link. If you want to talk to me, there is the link to talk to me. I'm actually I need to do some work. If you want to talk to me, please use the link to join me. 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 I need to put my lights on. If you want to join me, use the link. Let's talk. I am bored. Let's talk. I'm actually doing a little writing, so pardon me. Okay. I'm doing a little writing. So you guys, you can join me. Join me. I've put a link there. If you want to join me, you go ahead. If you want to join me, go ahead. Oh, goodness Lord. Join me. Okay. I'm waiting on you guys. I'm waiting on you to join me, okay? Just join me. Okay. Mhm. It can be. Source of information. Please join me. Source of information is good. Educational and emotional. And encouragements. Oh my goodness. Okay. Join me, join me. You wanna join me? Please join me. I'm doing a little right. It's connected. Social support. Okay. It's page 229. 229. Tired. Yep. Okay. So I'm tired, very, very tired. But I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 projects to be done within a period of 1 month. 8 projects within a period of 1 month. So it's crazy, né? But I've managed. Okay, let's see. I don't even know what to do. Individuals. Of okay. Ah, man. Pardon me. Please join me. I'll put a link for you guys. Please join me. Join my live stream. Join my live stream. Let's talk, okay? Join my live stream. join my live stream, okay? Join my stream, okay? I am done with the news, okay? You are only able to, you are going to be able to replay the video later on, okay? That is when you're going to be able to do that. You're going to be able to do that as a replay, because I'm done with the updates that I wanted to give you guys. Okay, so you're only going to have the replay is what you're going to be able to talk about. So if you want to join the stream, I put a link, because every day I'm going to be live now, because I would rather be live, doing what I'm doing than to just be quiet by myself. Let me see. So join the stream. I put a link for you. Tired. I'm very tired. Hey, wisdom. Hey. No, that is a very, very tricky question. That is a very, very tricky question in the sense that, of course, some people might think that if the ANC wins, then maybe things are going to be okay for them, or things are going to continue to flow for them. You never know what may happen later on. Okay, so it's kind of a tricky situation there. It could be maybe they're just trying to hold on a little bit, not cause some chaos during this time. Maybe later on they're just going to say, you never know. We already know that the immigration policy that is very lenient on Zimbabweans. So I don't know how they're going to, if ever. I don't know if some Zimbabweans will be thinking that, well, keeping the ANC there is going to help them. I don't know the kind of thinking that they would want to have, but to me, it's really like, I'm afraid of who is watching me, but I think it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But of course, people will do what is good for them. People wish for what is good for them. But I think that for the greater good, if not only for the short term, if it is for the greater good, then I don't know. It's tricky. That is one tricky question there. I didn't even want to answer it. Because it's a very, very tricky question that you're asking. It puts me on the spot, It puts me on the spot, but yeah, it's a good question. It's a tricky one. It will make me to be entangled. I should be your Makoti, eh? I should be your Makoti. That would be good. That would be very, very good. Yeah, most of them they're talking about that, but the question is implementation, the implementation of it. A lot of people, sometimes this time around it's whereby, there's something we call political campaigns, political campaigns. This is the time where you have to bring out every lie that you have in the book. every word, every persuasive word that you have in the book, every lie that you have. This is the time that these politicians will be taking them out. You already know the drill. They'll just have to say whatever the people wants to hear. Like in South Africa, we already know that immigration is a very, very big issue there. It's a very, very big issue of immigration. So anybody who wants to be popular with the people, or any other small parties that want to be popular with the people, they'll bring that, they'll flash that immigration, reform issue thing, all right, in the face of the people. But the issue is, how far are they going to be able to implement what they would have promised the people during the campaigns? That is the issue. I think we've already seen some of these things play out in our own country. There are so many, so many, so many political parties in South Africa. So many. So many of them. So many of them. So everybody will be trying to, to be popular with the people. So in order for you to be popular with the people, you have to tell the people what they want to hear. You have to tell the people what they want to hear. That is the trick. That is, political communication. So it's kind of like that. It's like that. It's crazy. It's tricky, tricky, tricky. Feeding ducks. Let's see. Okay, I will not answer that one. What you are thinking is correct. What you are thinking is the correct answer. I'm not answering that. What you are thinking is the correct answer. What you are thinking is the correct answer. Okay, and personal choice. Personal choice, That is why I told you the answer that you gave is the answer that you have in your mind is the same answer that I have. Whatever answer you have is what I have. And then coming to your question, or say, would you marry a Chinese? I would marry any guy who is a nice guy, who is a nice man, regardless of regardless of who they are or where they come from. Okay. Oh, you said you like this picture with the Chinese guy, this one. You are putting me in a corner, You are putting me. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter as long as it's a nice guy. I know that nice guys they also look nice, and they also have some nice money. I know that nice guys who look nice and also have some nice money and so, everything nice. What is self-help group? Ah, yeah, yeah, you make me laugh. 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 I'm doing something that is so, so hard. Very, very difficult. This topic is so difficult, It's so difficult. Yeah. Yo. Okay, it is a very important. Okay. Okay. Okay, I know. Let me try harder. I think I need to go to the internet. And what do you do, Ziki? I do everything that brings money. Okay, if I may ask, where are you chatting? Sorry. Where are you chatting from? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for chatting with me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day, okay? Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, okay? Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Okay, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. I will be waiting by the corner, just waiting. I'll just be waiting by the corner. Okay. So it seems. Okay, pardon me, guys. I'm doing a little studying, so I'll sometimes be going off. To drink some water. I am back. I am back. Sorry guys, I'm a bit I'm concentrating on doing something and doing something as well. And I am now doing my little studying a bit, so I need to sharpen the mind. So just pardon me, sometimes I'll be very quiet, trying to according to what? So, yeah. Sorry, guys, I'm a little bit busy. I'm doing a little studying, so pardon me. Sometimes I will not be, on the tab. I am shooting my doing. I'm shooting my doing. Doing is the Chinese version of TikTok. What? Disappointed. Disappointed.